Essas são brochuras como o dia 25, o dia da malária, combate contra a malária.
Hello everyone. We are from Mozambique. Mozambique is located in the southeastern of Africa. We are students of IFP and we are attending a training course where we'll be elementary school teachers next year. We are making this video in order to share with you about malaria, which is a disease that has been killing many people in the African continent.
Malaria is an infectious disease caused by a protozoa parasite from the Plasmodium family that can be transmitted by the bite of the Anopheles mosquito. Malaria is considered the biggest health problem in Mozambique and accounts for 29% of all deaths, followed closely by HIV/AIDS at 27%.
Mozambique is exposed to natural disasters such as long periods of dryness, cyclones, and floods, and it still suffers from poverty, which have likely contributed to high malaria transmission.
This is malaria life cycle. In this part, we're going to explain how people get malaria and how transmission occurs. A sick person is sleeping with no protection against malaria. A mosquito goes and bites him and gets the parasite from his blood.
The same mosquito goes and bites a healthy person. It injects saliva, which is infected by the parasite. It goes to the bloodstream seeking for its target. It goes to the liver.
It gets to the liver and gets to generate thousands of infected parasites making nuclear divisions, and it goes to the red blood cells.
Modified parasites go to the red blood cells and try to hide from the immune system. They hide in the red blood cells and start consuming the content of it. These consumed red blood cells, they become sticky and break into the walls. After a while, they burst, releasing new parasites, and that's when the person starts feeling the symptoms.
Now we are going to talk about symptoms and treatment of malaria. And the symptoms of malaria are diarrhea.
Diarrhea is the condition of having at least 3 loose or liquid bowel movements each day.
Fever.
Fever is defined as having a temperature above the normal range.
Chills.
Chills is a feeling of coldness occurring during a high fever.
Headache.
Headache is the symptom of pain anywhere in the region of the head or neck.
Now the topic is malaria treatment. When you are infected by malaria or you are facing any of the symptoms we told you about, what should you do to overcome it? Go to the hospital. Don't stop the medicine because malaria can return.
Related to malaria prevention, I have to say that there are many different ways of prevention, such as mosquito net. You can use it while you're sleeping. You can use sprays, and also you can use repellents.
This is repellent, is what me and my family use to protect ourselves against the bites of mosquito. We usually use it at night when we want to go out or we want to sleep. We just apply it in our skins. Doing that, we protect ourselves against the bites of mosquito because of the smell.
On the other hand, one of the main ways of prevention is remove the bushes, remove the stagnant water, and cleaning our own house so that we can maintain it clean. By doing it, we will remove the malaria hotspot around our house.
My family and I sleep under mosquito nets all the night. So this way we keep the mosquitoes away from us and we have a nice rest.
I have to say that mosquito net is the most used method in Mozambique. It is because it is cheaper, simple to use, it lasts longer, and when the mosquito nets are treated with insecticide, they can kill the mosquitoes.
How does malaria affect in general? Malaria can affect anyone, mostly people living in tropical and subtropical areas because of climatic conditions such as temperature, humidity, and rainfall. There is where Anopheles mosquitoes can survive and multiply. Malaria also affects poor countries because of lack of resources and socioeconomic instability that impedes efficient malaria control activities. In areas of high transmission in Africa, such as Mozambique, Kenya, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, for example, the most affected are people with weak immune system against the disease.
Also pregnant women whose immunity is decreased by a pregnancy, especially on the first and the second pregnancy. The most threatened are children under 5 who have not yet developed partial immunity against the disease. Those groups hold a high mortality rate. It can also affect travelers or migrants coming from areas with little or no malaria transmission. In general, malaria can affect anyone. What is the most important thing is to take care and use available prevention methods.
How does malaria affect Mozambique? This disease is dangerous, although some people don't think so. In fact, malaria has a big impact socially, economically, and in education. It is responsible for people missing work, leading for low productivity. It is responsible for low level of education between children, affecting 60% of their ability of learning.
Getting malaria more than once decreases a child's physical and cognitive development, reducing a child's attendance and performance at school. Malaria has also an impact in the tourism and the willingness of people to travel to malaria-affected countries.
The population of Mozambique has year-round malaria transmission with a seasonal peak during the rain season from December to April. Mozambique is one of the vulnerable countries in Africa. So, the attention of the citizens and the government is turned in fight against malaria transmission instead of investing in agriculture, education, and other activities in order to improve our economy.
We are going to talk about how it affects the residents of Chibouto, an area located in Maputo, Mozambique. We came here to hear from them how they are coping with malaria around, and also to gather information that they have in connection of this disease spread by mosquitoes. We conclude that almost everyone in this community are getting through hard times because it's the peak season of mosquitoes and they are not getting help from the government. When mosquito nets are handed to the community, not everyone gets them.
To continue from where he left off, they have no funds to buy nets, sprays, and repellents to use them as prevention from mosquitoes. They are misinformed because no one has taken initiative to teach them about this disease. The area the residents are residing doesn't help them to eradicate malaria because there is a lot of trees and tall grass, which is where mosquitoes usually breed.
To conclude, what could be done to solve these challenges are: talk to headquarters in order to organize a community meeting sharing information about malaria, give pamphlets to teach about malaria, train activists to hold lectures in the community, and finally go house to house to raise awareness about this disease.
We are in this moment in the community of Chibouto to teach the community about malaria. We decided to help by handing out brochures. Here, we have the causes, here, the method of prevention, and here, the effects.
This is the way to keep the community well informed about malaria.
We would like to ask for your aid.
Your donations may come as money, bed nets, repellents, and medicine.
You may contact these organizations to give your donations.